Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yumnasya Fitrlingga, name 19070508 from Sastra Inggris B. I want to explain about principles and major concepts of linguistics. It is important to consider some major concepts in linguistics. An idea of them helps us come to grips with more complex issues. One must get a sound footing in these concepts and have a clear understanding. Mostly they are described in pairs of terms denoting sets of distinctions such as synchrony and diachrony, form and substance, competence and performance, lunge and parole, syntagmatic and paradigmatic. Synchrony and diachrony. Synchrony comes from Greek and means at the same time. Diachrony also from Greek means across time. The synchrony and diachrony refers to the difference in treating language from different point of view. A synchrony point of view is when we are looking at language as we find it at a given period in time. Otherwise, a diachrony point of view is when we look at language over a period of time along with change that occurred in it. Moreover, the synchronic linguistic studies about descriptive linguistics, which has the same definition to how a language works at a given time. The discoverers and theorists of the synchronic studies offer particularly accurate information about the language in its current usage. Form and substance. Form and substance usually refer to the actual elements of units of language. In formal linguistics, form and substance usually refer to the actual elements of or units of language, like atoms and molecules in chemistry or protons and electrons in physics. So in the case of phonology, it is phonemes. In morphology, it is morphemes. In syntax, it is constituents, as opposed to formal rules of grammar, which are held to be abstract and underlying. Competence and performance. Competence is the knowledge of the language in concrete situations. Sentence is a concept that belongs to the theory of competence, while utterance belongs to performance. The competence performance distinctions also helps us understand that there's no limit to the actual production of sentence. It is possible to produce an infinitely long sentence, but underlying the performance is the ability of the native speakers, which is limited and can be described in terms of a set principles. Langue and parole. Langue, French, meaning language or tongue, as in the phrase mother tongue, and parole, meaning speaking, are linguistic terms distinguished by Ferdinand de Saussure in his course in general linguistics. He was under the influence of the new scientific temperament and followed the principles of Durkheim, who said that we have social facts that can be studied scientifically when we consider them from the aspect that is independent of their individual manifestations. This attitude helped the shaping of the structuralist approach. Syntagmatic and pragmatic. Ferdinand de Saussure saw the linguistic sign at once as static and dynamic or developing. The pairing of terms synchrony, diachrony, form, substance, language, parole as sets of contrasting relation amply demonstrates this concept. The idea is to highlight the demonstrate two dominant properties of a linguistic sign, one linear and the other arbitrary. In syntagmatic relations, the syntagma is seen as any combination of discrete successive units of which there are at least two, with no limit on the possible number. For Saussure, sentence is the most obvious example of a syntagma. It is a combination of other linguistic units. They demonstrate clean relationship. The unit acquires its significance by its position of occurrence vis other elements preceding and following it. The paradigmatic relationships are contrastive or choice relationships. Words that have something in common are associated in the memory, resulting in groups marked by diverse relations.